Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. Today's video is going to be about self-love. For all of you who follow me for some time, you know that I have a series of videos by the name Pillow Talk, and in those type of videos I talk about self-love, I talk about motivation, and particularly in today's video I'm going to talk about how to have a productive day. It is something that I was struggling for quite a time, and especially as a new mom, for me it was very hard to find a routine that will work for me, and I found some tools that are working for me, so I've decided that it's a good idea to share with you in order to inspire somebody, or just, you know, to give you tips how to have a productive morning routine that will lead to an amazing day. So if you are into this topic, keep on watching. So first and the most important thing is your morning routine. I know that it sounds maybe to some of you not important, but it is very important how you start your day, because if you start your day wrong, that will lead to a day that it's not going to go well. What was happening to me before, I'm going to give you a lot of examples in this video from my experience, because I was really, as I said at the beginning, was struggling to find the routine that will work for me, that will make me to get out of the bed when the alarm is on, and not to hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. So you really have to find something that will work for you. I'm just going to give you my example. So as a new mom, for me it was very hard to find a time for myself, to find a time for my husband, and not to be 24/7 just mom. I know that maybe it's going to sound selfish to somebody, but if you are a very happy mom and if you feel satisfied, then you're going to be even better mom. So just being a mom, like being there 24/7, it's not something that going to make your baby happy, because mom needs to be happy so the baby can be happy. So at the first year I was just thinking about my child. I was just thinking about what he's going to eat, when he's going to poop, what he's going to do, and is he doing the right things that he's supposed to do in his age at that time. So I was really focusing only on my baby, which it is a good, but you have to focus on yourself as well. Because if you focus a little bit on yourself and have the time for yourself, you're going to be satisfied more and be more productive for your baby. So that first year I was really struggling just to find some routine for me that will lead me to have enough time for everything to do during the day. And I've started before actually I got pregnant. I first started with, oh my god, yeah, it's raining outside, so maybe you're gonna hear a little bit of noise. How you say in English. In my pregnancy I started with this 5-minute journal. It is something that I started in the middle of my pregnancy. I just wanted to, you know, feel positive in pregnancy. I didn't have any reason not to, but I just wanted to, you know, feel extra positive. So I've started with this one and it was doing perfectly for me. The 5-minute journal is a journal that Mimi and Alex Icon made, and you have a few questions that you fill in the morning and then a few questions before you go to bed. You have to write like 3 things that you're grateful for, then what will make that day great, and the daily affirmation, something that will lead you throughout the day. And then in the night you have to fill 3 amazing things that happened that day and how could that day could be even better. And it was something that was really working for me. Like I felt very good and it was really setting my mind to feel positive. But when I gave birth, without like non-sleeping nights and just being in the mess, because it was everything new to me and I just couldn't focus like in the morning to do that, or in the evening to do this thing first. So I stopped, to be honest, and then after I think Vicky was 6 or 7 months old, I go back to this one because I was really kind of struggling to find a routine, and I thought that this thing will help to me. So it did help. I was doing it, but I wasn't that consistent with the journal. So I was kind of like on and off, and from time to time I was doing it, and yeah, it wasn't actually working. But as you can see, the problem wasn't in the journal or anything. The problem was that I couldn't find a routine that will work for me. So that was going on and on and on, and then I've decided 6 months ago that I should change something. So that was the time, or maybe now even more, like it was almost 8 to 9 months to be exact, when I decided that I wanted to go back to work and to really start to work on something. So that was the time when I decided that I wanted to start with a YouTube channel, mainly because, as I said on my first video, because I just wanted to have the schedule of posting, and the YouTube channel was something that could give me that, because everything was depending on me and I could be focusing on creating the content. Before I had a blog, it was so hard for me to organize my time because I needed to organize the photographer, then I needed to think, and mostly it wasn't what I actually really wanted. So with the YouTube channel, it is so much easier in order of organizing my time and just, you know, focusing on creating the content and not to creating the environment where I can shoot and just calling the people and just doing everything else, which is not something that I'm very into it. So when I started with the YouTube channel, I figured out like I need a morning routine. Like I need a routine that I will follow, that will actually keep me focusing, that I can be consistent on that, because I really want to succeed in it, and yeah, that was my goal. So at the beginning it was struggling, like as you can see, I was consistent by posting, but I was struggling with the time, as I was always doing the thing last minute because I just couldn't organize my time. I wanted to do so many things, but at the end of the day I was realizing that I wasn't doing the right things. I was just doing a lot of different things that were just like juggling me throughout the day. That like was lasting till I think 2 months ago, where I ran to Mel Robins. As you all know, I think I'm talking about her in my past couple of videos because I'm really impressed with that woman. So I ran to her YouTube channel, actually one of her interviews, and then I went to her YouTube channel, and then I saw a playlist of videos, Mindset Reset. And then I started to watch those videos, and then in first of her videos she said that she's going to share with us her 5-minute journal. Everything is about 5 minutes, I don't know why, but you need a little bit more to fill the journal, honestly. Maybe for this one you don't need, but for her you need a little bit more time. So I went to her website, I've checked, and then I've downloaded How to Have the Best Day Ever. It's one of the pages in her 5-minute journal. I think it's 5-minute journal, but don't get me wrong, if I find it on Amazon or somewhere, I'm going to link it down below. So it's actually, it is a one sheet of paper where you have the questions that you need to answer, and you do that thing first thing in the morning. So I started to do that, and honestly it really changed my life, like completely. It made me more focused, it made me more productive, which was something that I was really needing at that time, because I wanted to do so many things. I had so many ideas, but I just didn't know how to work with my free time and with my working time. So I started to fill that journal first thing in the morning, and then I've stopped filling this journal, 5-minute journal, because it wasn't working for me in order to be more productive. It worked for me in order to feel more positive and more grateful, but it didn't work for me in the way to be more productive. So probably I'm going to keep up with this journal when I'm going to be on my vacation, But till then, I'm going to stick to this Mel Robins, how to have the best day ever. So you have a few questions here. I'm going to show you here, somewhere here, so that you can see how does it look. So basically, you first have to wake up when the alarm goes on and not to hit the snooze button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's her 5-minute rule. You get up, so you splash yourself with the cold water, and then you go to the kitchen or any room quiet before everybody wakes up, and you just start doing your routine, morning routine. And you need 10 minutes for this, but she said that the best thing is to give yourself 10 to 30 minutes, just the time for yourself before anyone wakes up. So before, I was setting my alarm at 5 o'clock, then 5:30, then 6, because I thought that the earlier I get up, I will do a lot more things before Vicky's wake up. But honestly, I felt so tired, and it wasn't something that was actually working for me. So I set the time 6:30. So now I wake up every day 6:30, actually except the weekends. I give myself free time. So wake up 6:30, then I don't hit the snooze button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I get up, then I go to my bathroom, you know, brush my teeth, wash my face, then I go to the kitchen, then I fill this thing, and then after 15 minutes, I don't have 30 minutes. I wish I would have 30 minutes, but I don't. So I have my 15 minutes, then I put my gym clothes, I go to the gym, I work out for 1 hour, then I go back, and then I have a shower, then Vicky's awake, then I'm preparing a breakfast for all of us. That is something that really sets me in the good mood to have a day that will be well organized. So I'm going to talk now a little bit about how to have the best day ever planner that she has here. First, she has that question here, today how you feel, then you have to say like depleted, meh, fine, good, energized. And then what these questions are doing is they're just making you to set your mind to prioritize the things during the day. And I think that's the most important thing. You have to prioritize the things and be gentle to yourself. Be real what you can actually do during the day, because I know that so many people want to do so many things, but you have to be real, like what is the real thing that you can finish today. So I usually say like, I need to film a video, I need to edit the video, I need to send the emails, I have to work on something that I was planning to do. And just make the planning and set the working hour. Like you're finishing your work at 6:30 or 5:30 or 2:30, whatever, just set the time, because that will also push you to be more productive if you have the ending time. So if you're like, I'm going to do this now and then after, and if you're just wondering, then you're not going to finish anything. Set the time also, that's very, very important. It is very important to have one project for the day. Like that could be grocery shopping or paying the bills or doing the laundry, whatever. Set the project, because if you set the project and then you're like checking it like done, it really completely changed the whole picture about yourself, and you're actually at the end of the day gonna feel that you did everything that you've planned. And it's completely different thing than from setting a lot of projects to do during the day and not doing anything. So be real with your projects, like really calculate with the time and then set the real projects. And then you have this project matters to me, because always give yourself a reason why you have to finish that project. Like, I need to finish this video because I want to have a video for Sunday, or I need to finish this because, I don't know, we're traveling next week and I want everything to be done before that. Like, just give yourself the reason why something matters to you, because you're gonna do it a lot more easier than if it's like, you know, like for example, grocery shopping or any other things that are like not important to you, you never do them on time because they're not important. And if you have something that matters to you, then it's really important, you're gonna do it. So make sure to write that thing down. Then one small action I can take to move forward is always say something like one thing that is going to lead to another. Like, for example, for me, if I want my YouTube channel to grow more, so I'm going to do a little research, or I'm going to Google it, or I'm going to do something. Just make small steps just to see that you are improving a little bit. If it's just one conversation with some person or whatever, but just do one thing and write it down. And when you write it down, it's going to be, you will see in your brain, it's going to change completely when you write it down, because then you're going to do it more than when you're just thinking about it. And then you can put some other thoughts, anything that is on your mind. You can write the things that you're, I don't know, thinking about, or that you want to do, or maybe you can do your plan for a week. That was also something that I've started to do. Like on Monday, I always plan my whole week, and I have 5 days in the week that I can finish them. And I set like the project. Today I'm going, on Monday I'm doing this, on Tuesday I'm doing this, on Wednesday that. So I always like to have a plan, because now I realize if I have a plan, I do things a lot easier than before. And then there's always one thing that you should be grateful for today, and be specific about it. I know that, like, I was also struggling with that when people ask me I'm grateful for, like, so people say I'm grateful for my health. That's really pretty general thing. Like, say I'm grateful for having a healthy heart, or having a healthy liver, or I'm grateful for having a strong body, or I'm healthy. Just be specific. Like, don't put things general, because then what that mean? Like, I'm grateful for my health, like, it doesn't mean anything. So be specific. And I think that the more we are specific, the things are going to happen more. Because if you talk like general thing, what's that mean? You have to be specific. Like, you don't go to the restaurant and say like, I would like to have food. You go to the restaurant and say like, I would like to have chicken breast with a mushroom sauce, and I would like to have a green salad on the side, and I want to have a sparkling water. So you have to be specific in order to get what you want, right? So yeah, that will be it. I don't know how this video is going to look like, honestly. I was just like putting my thoughts. I was thinking while I was filming the video that maybe I should make some notes, and from the notes to read. But honestly, this type of the videos, I think that that's the beauty in these videos, because it is really coming from my heart, and I really want to inspire somebody. And I just don't know how to put everything. I wanted to make a more structured video, and probably will be a lot easier if I had notes. But it was something that I really wanted to film, and because it is working for me, and it is something that is science proven. If you're interested more about this topic, go to Mel Robins. I think that her videos are so inspiring, and you're gonna learn so much more about this. Yeah, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. So enjoy your week, and bye!